Hello there. So I got this guy in here yesterday, the new San Diego Comic-Con version of Krrsantan. Later on this year, there's supposed to be a deluxe version coming to Vintage Collection as well. I have him also on pre-order. I'll do a comparison of these two when that one shows up. But I figured we'd take a look at this guy here. I have really just been having a lot of fun with this figure, checking him out. One of the first things I had to do was sit him on the toilet in the Razor Crest. I just couldn't resist it. It's too funny. Check out my Instagram. I put it up there. I think I dropped it on the Vintage Collection Facebook page. Also, another quick announcement. I'm on Twitter, so I put it on Twitter there too. So there's a link from my Twitter in on my channel page. Feel free to follow. Appreciate it. But anyway, back to this. So the one big thing with this guy is the ton of accessories he comes with. And so you have this little fruit that Boba Fett hands him at the end of the final episode, which is, you know, pretty good detail. And then there's his tankard that he's drinking in the cantina. It's pretty cool. We've got two sets of replacement hands, so they do both of them have the little hinge here, and you know, so these are wider hands for him to hold those two objects. But it just shows you, and of course he's got his little brass knuckles on there. That's pretty cool. He also has the closed fist ones, and I have the electric effects on there. They come off very easily, as you can see. But yeah, closed fists if you want them doing more hand-to-hand. I have not swapped the hands out yet to try anything with that, but yeah. So he does come with a Chewie bowcaster, which I think is an odd choice, but it is straight up just Chewie's bowcaster. We've been getting this ever since 2005 with the new mail away figures. But you know, it's always like be a good idea to have an extra one. You have the blaster rifle that he does use in Book of Boba Fett. I do like the apps on this. It really looks good. And then you have this weapon here. I think, yeah, a lot of people like, I think Tim at Boss Bounty referred to it, and I thought the same thing when I first saw it. It looks like a gun out of Halo. If you've played that game. And it comes with this electric effect that goes on top of it, like that, a plasma effect, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not cool, but again, it's a neat accessory. And then, of course, he comes with these two, like, small short swords here, blades, which I do really like. I don't think these are coming in the deluxe version. I think they're only coming with this. And I think having him hold them like this, that angry face sculpt there is pretty sweet. But I will take these to the side right now so we can just look at the figure itself. And again, the deluxe figure that's coming, which is nice, his face is going to be of a more neutral look. He's not going to be like this, you know, like he's you know, the Wookiee rage going on there. But man, yeah, the details on this guy, I don't even think this video is going to really do it much justice. I mean, but he is fantastically detailed. And again, with the braids, the dreadlocks, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, his articulation, he's got ball hinged shoulders and elbows, and he's got a hinge at the wrist. The way his wrists are, though, it does kind of limit it. Not a big deal. He does have like a bit of a ball hinge at the waist, which is nice. He does have like the new hips with the swivel there at the thigh, hinge at the knee, and a hinge at the ankle, and it is rocker ankles too. So he is, I mean, even though they're a bit limited by the way the legs are sculpted, decent amount of articulation on them. The head, of course, does move a little bit. Should be used to this with Wookiees. The heads generally don't turn very well. But then again, if you look at the original vintage Chewbacca, his head didn't turn at all. So, it's very nice looking. But again, yeah, just one more quick look. The other thing about this being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive is really just the interesting packaging. It is it's a larger box than I was expecting. Let me pull this one up. This one actually has the other figure in it. But yeah, it's really cool looking. The Boba Fett, obviously. And so you have this art of him on the side there. Very cool. And then him on the back there. And it shows you all the accessories. And then this side here with him, like I said, eating the fruit, holding the Wookiee bowcaster. But it doesn't, yeah, oh no, yeah, it does have the whole cross part in it. So it's nice. Yeah, I wonder if he uses that in the comics maybe. But let me move this stuff to the side here. I'm going to put this out a bit. I'll bring this up a bit here, so we can kind of look at the packaging itself. So when what's really kind of neat is, like, you just, these are held on by little circular clear stickers, very easy to remove. And I'm probably going to end up using this figure as well somewhere, so I'm not worried about it. But the packaging is very nice. I will be keeping one of these boxes. Got the nice there, his bandolier there. And so you have a shot of him, the live action, a couple of comic shots, and yeah, so okay, so there's a comic shot with him holding the bowcaster. So I'm okay with it coming with that now, or him actually holding it there too. All right, so so he's paying. They are definitely doing a good job paying homage to the comic as well as the live action character. So very cool. You open it up like that, and there he is in all his glory. How he comes here, and again, so you have. This is where all the small accessories are, and then you have the different weapons here, which is nice. And then they put the bowcaster wrapped around him. And so, yeah, it's, so it opens up really nice. It's kind of cool like that. And not much else to it. But again, nice job on the packaging for people who like to keep their, keep them in the package. They're definitely doing well there. One other thing is, I thought I would compare him. This is the Chewbacca that comes with the new ATST, the Return of the Jedi. But I mean, basically, we've been getting this Chewbacca since about 2005. Basically, I mean, this with the exception of some changes in the head. And yeah, he's a nice figure as well. But I figure comparing to the size. I've seen some pictures where he looked drastically shorter, and that doesn't really, the Krrsantan, I should say, look drastically shorter. Let me bring this down a little bit. Maybe I can get a little more level here. And although the Krrsantan is a little shorter, if you put them back to back here, it's not by much. Maybe about the width of my finger. Maybe a little bit more, or maybe a little less, actually. So he's pretty close. So he is definitely a larger guy. Let me show you. I bring him up with, I have right over here one of the deluxe Boba Fett's. So they do, compare very well together there height-wise. So that's about right. So I think they did scale him pretty well. I guess in the comics, Chewbacca and Krrsantan fight. I don't know. I don't have it. I've never read it. But I saw that. I just asked the question on Facebook and heard about it. And he is shorter than Chewbacca, so I think they've got this this right. And so I do like it. I mean, Kerry Jones, the actor who plays him in live action, I met him. He is a tall guy, but he's not as tall as, say, Peter Mayhew or Jonas, I'll butcher Sutunoro, or I can't remember his last name, but the guy who's playing Chewbacca now. So, you know, so that does make sense as well. So, you know, so I think the height is good. I mean, it's like there's been some complaints about the head's not very well articulated. Well, you know, this Chewbacca's head's not very articulated. It's just the way it is with Wookiees. I mean, all the Wookiee figures I have, the head doesn't really turn. So, I'll take Chewie off to the side here for now. But yeah, that's it with him, man. He is a fantastic figure. It's nice to see like a different Wookiee like this, and especially when it's been in live action. So I think they've done a really good job with him. I do understand, I mean, it is pretty pricey for this, but you do get a lot. I mean, it's some, you know, deluxe type packaging for him. An outstanding figure who is coming later, I get it, but just that I mean, if it was the same head sculpt as the deluxe version, I probably would not have, I might have passed on this guy, because I mean, like I said, the accessories that come with him are really neat. I like them, except, you know, but with the exception of these little swords here, I don't think I'm going to display him with them. The other ones that I would display him with are coming in the deluxe figure anyway. I mean, it's neat to have these things, but I don't think like I said, I don't think I'm ever going to display him with this but you know, I never say never, but that's just not really what I want to do. I'd rather have him, if he's holding a rifle, it's going to be the one I saw him using in Book of Boba Fett. You know, really, honestly, I just love these swords are awesome. And, or, you know, just having him with his fists, with the electrical effects on the knuckle dusters there. So, yeah, he's a really good figure. I can understand. It's shocking to me, really. I was looking on Hasbro Pulse, and something, usually a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, would sell out in minutes, if not less. And he's still available. And it probably is the price. I mean, a lot of people are, I mean, I get it. The economy's not the greatest right now. And, you know, it's $40 for one of these guys. But if you have the means, and if you're on the fence about this guy, I would lean towards getting him. But that's just my opinion. They did a really good job with him. And again, it's his face sculpt. I love it. And I just like the, you know, the less neutral here, where he's just, you know, I can see using this as like a more of a fight scene, and then using the deluxe figure in a display where he's just standing there as, like, you know, being the muscle during a negotiation. So yeah, he's really cool. I'm glad I got him, and he's gonna look good on my shelves when I get shelves in here. I'm working on it. I got some small shelves that I've put up, and I'm getting ready to start populating them, but I got to get the bigger shelves up, and that should be soon. But that should do it for this one. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're already one of my subscribers, thank you so much. You don't know, I really do appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of the community. Leave a like, leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Is it the cost? You know, why do you think this guy's kind of lingering online? You know, just kind of, I would wager it's probably the cost, but I don't know. What do you think? Give me your opinion. I would love to hear it. And, you know, we all collect differently, and I would love to hear, like, your opinion. And other than that, that should do it for now. And until next time, this is the way.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always. The Force will be with you.